Have you ever wondered how a YouTube video reaches your phone in just a few seconds? Or how your WhatsApp message travels halfway around the world almost instantly? Your data is not traveling as electricity. It is not flying through the air as radio waves either. Instead, it travels as tiny pulses of laser light inside glass cables thinner than a human hair. These pulses race through the cables at nearly 200,000 kilometers per second. But how can light carry your photos, videos, and messages? Before we understand fiber optics, we first need to understand data. Everything inside your computer or smartphone is converted into binary. A photo, a song, a movie, even the words you are reading right now become zeros and ones. The computer does not understand images or letters, only two numbers, 0 and 1. Every file is simply a long sequence of millions or even billions of zeros and ones. Before anything can travel across the internet, it first becomes binary. For many years, data traveled through copper wires using electrical signals. But electricity has several problems when traveling long distances. Signals are lost, they generate heat, suffer electromagnetic interference, and have limited bandwidth. As internet usage exploded, copper simply could not keep up. Engineers needed something much faster, and their solution was light. A fiber optic cable may look ordinary from the outside, but inside, it is an engineering masterpiece. It has three important layers. The first is the core, a thin strand of glass where laser light actually travels. Surrounding the core is the cladding, whose job is to keep the light trapped inside. The outermost layer is the protective coating that shields the fragile glass from moisture, scratches, and bending. How does the light stay inside such a tiny glass strand without escaping? Normally, light bends when it moves between materials, but something special happens at certain angles. If light goes from a material with higher refractive index to a lower one at an angle greater than the critical angle, it reflects entirely back. This phenomenon is called total internal reflection. Inside a fiber, the core has a slightly higher refractive index than the cladding, so light bounces back again and again. This happens thousands of times every second, allowing signals to travel hundreds of kilometers with very little loss. What if I told you the cable carrying this light is thinner than a strand of your hair, and yet it can transmit millions of HD videos at the same time? Let's see how that's possible. How does your message become flashes of light? If you type the word hello, your keyboard does not send the word itself. It sends each letter individually. Every letter has a unique number based on a standard called ASCII. For example, H equals 72, E equals 69, L equals 76, and O equals 79. The computer converts these numbers into binary, so H becomes 01001000. Each binary digit controls the laser. A1 turns the laser on, a 0 turns it off. So the binary sequence for H becomes a rapid pattern of light and no light. These flashes happen billions of times every second. At the other end, a photodiode detects the light and records a 1 if light arrives and a 0 if not. Photodiodes are a class of diodes that convert light energy into electrical energy. It rebuilds the binary and the computer checks its ASCII table to recover the letter H. The same process repeats for every letter until the receiver reconstructs the complete word hello. It is like Morse code but with flashes of light instead of dots and dashes. Nearly 99% of international internet traffic travels through thousands of kilometers of undersea fiber optic cables on the ocean floor. These cables connect continents and carry almost all global internet communication. Compared to copper, fiber optics offer much higher speeds and longer distances. They are immune to electromagnetic interference and can carry far more data through greater bandwidth with lower signal loss. That is why light became the backbone of the modern internet. Next time you stream or send a message, remember it may be traveling as light through a tiny glass thread under the ocean. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to The Curious Tech. Every week, we simplify complex technology into easy-to-understand explanations that make you see the digital world in a whole new way. Thank you for watching.